Yo, we are back for another video regarding recovery from subcutaneous ulnar transposition surgery. Here's the scar. I don't know if y'all can see that real well. It's getting better, scabbed over, scabs are falling off, and it's doing what it do. I told you guys I'd eventually be making a video regarding PT and what I do. Here I have my bag of supplies. I got a massage gun that I've been using, as well as a heat pad that I've been using. Just wanted to show you guys all that. Essentially, I've only been using this stuff so far. I haven't been using this to massage my nerve. I've been using it more so to massage my forearm area. I've been really tight right there. And I think that it's been helping me with my thumb numbness that I have in the base of my hand. So far, these are no longer numb here. And all the numbness I have at the moment is at my thumb, the base of my thumb, and sometimes my index finger, as well as the swelling here from my first dorsal muscle. My other arm is still going out. It's going bad. I'm still wearing the brace, but right now I'm not wearing it because I'm about to do PT. But yeah, just wanted to make this video to do that. I believe this is day 15, so I'm officially 2 weeks out from, 2 weeks and a day out from having surgery, 15 days post-op. And yeah, there we go with the gas again. But I do feel like things are getting better. I believe things are getting better. One more other thing I've been using, I actually just finished using it. I've been doing, this is mustard oil, and I've been using it to massage my wound, as well as massage just my arm in general, my hand, this area. But this is some good stuff. A friend of mine got me this from an Arabic store. It has good qualities for helping your muscles relax and heal, loosen up a little bit. So I've been using mustard oil, and I will continue to do so. Not too much of it. Stuff does have a really strong smell if you do decide to buy it. It's really good stuff though. Still not taking any more medication, just kind of letting everything ride. But yeah. Let me go ahead and take everything out right now. I'm gonna use I actually am not gonna use a stress ball just because I just squeeze, and I have actual tools for squeezing, so I'm not gonna be using that. And another thing that I'm gonna be using is this. I'll show you guys how I use it, and we'll do sets together. But yeah, let's get into it. So I think the first thing that I'm gonna start off with is this donut here. So we're gonna do 3 sets of 10 of this, and I'm just squeezing it. Trying to get blood pumping to my hand, blood pumping through my arm. It's 10 right there. We're gonna wait a little bit. Say give it like probably 10 to 15 seconds, and then get back into it for a second set. So it's a pretty boring, slow process. Some of it's a little stressful on the arm and stuff, but it is what it is. You gotta get it done. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wax a little bit longer, 10, 15 seconds. If you gotta go longer, go ahead. This donut is actually pretty firm. I've never seen anything like this before used for PT, so it's kind of shocking to me that like this is a thing in the first place. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's one. That's one and done right there. Just wait a little bit. After the third set, I say you can wait probably like 30 seconds to a minute. You will feel definitely stressed out a little bit in the arm. Even just doing that, I haven't done PT all day today. Even just doing that one time, I'm like, okay, my hand's a little tired right now. Taking our time. Currently, this finger's numb. This finger's numb. This one's kind of numb too. It's not as bad as this one though. I'm hoping to get surgery before it does get any worse. Same thing, I do have some, let me talk about this one. I got some super duper intense forearm pain around like my radial side. I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's always been there and I just haven't noticed it, but it's been actually bugging me a lot the last few days. And so I started massaging it, looking into radial tunnel and different things like that. And the massages actually caused my thumb to feel a lot better. So, where's I've been using, I don't have a massage tool, so what I've been doing is I've been using a comb and I've been kind of scraping along the muscle up there, start here, go all the way up, even along the edge of my wrist, and it actually really makes my thumb feel a lot less tight. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea, so I'm going to talk to my surgeon next time I see him. I'm going to see if he knows anything. But massage gun too, I've been using that along the arm. Taking it here, turn it on to show you. Taking it, I'm just massaging the area. Not too much though, because I'm still not fully healed from my operation yet, and I don't know if it would affect my fascia sling breaking. Y'all know that's my biggest fear. But yeah. Anyways, start this now with the clicker. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When you do these, you do want to do a squeeze and a hold for a little bit. Always on the 10th rep, I try and hold for a little bit longer, as long as possible. Then what I do is 1, 2, 3, 4, just individual fingers. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again with the ring finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sometimes that I feel like the ring and pinky finger are really hard to do, so I'll do them at the same time. Actually, I think I'm gonna keep doing it at the same time. But I also take my thumb and I start with one prong at a time first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I lay my thumb over 2 prongs, and then again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'll move to 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then a repeat that process 2 more times. So we're gonna do it here today. 1, 2. This is a lot less strenuous, so I feel like I can go for a minute without taking rest. Generally, after the second set, I feel fatigued, and then I feel like I can take a break, just 2 at a time here. I feel like the thumb is the strongest muscle, and that's why I kind of work it a little bit more, or strongest finger appendage in the hand, so that's why I work it a little bit more. We're going to take a break after that one. My hand definitely feels a little fatigued and worked after that, so we're going to wait a little bit. Give it about 30 seconds to a minute. The way that I've been using is heat wrap. It's a CVS heat wrap. This button here is not plugged in, but you click this button, turn it on, and then every click lights up another one. Once 4 is lit, it's at full power. And pretty much what I do for it is essentially wrap my arm in it like this. It's covering the incision site all the way up to my wrist, and then try to get it as tight as possible. Probably not looking too tight right now, but I am able to get it pretty tight and fixed around my arm. And it's literally covering my whole arm from my elbow down, and I just use it, and I use it for a long time sometimes. Recommended to just do about 10 to 20 minutes of it. I personally keep it on for a while. It's pretty soothing in my opinion, and if I happen to have a bad flare-up on this arm, I put it on my elbow underside and just rest my arm in there, and it calms me down a bit. Still icing as well, but I think I am definitely using the heat pad a lot more. It's a good thing to have. I think everybody should get one. It gets blood pumping to your nerve, to all your muscles, helps with the healing process. The more blood that you have pumping, the probably faster that your healing process is gonna go. Definitely worth it. This one is not that expensive either. I forgot how much it is, but it's not that expensive. So it's a great tool. Pull that out. We're gonna do one more set with this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Definitely tiring after a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, okay, now we're gonna move away from grip exercises before we use this. And we're gonna use this. Just give me a second to rest real quick. My doctor didn't prescribe me to PT. He just told me to begin using my arm as normally as possible, doing all my day-to-day things. So that's what I've been doing, but I do believe in PT, so I've incorporated that into my lifestyle as well. I'm still, every single, 30 minutes or so, I'm checking my elbow to make sure that the nerve's staying in place still. I still feel like it's too early to be sure that it's really, really there. And there to stay where the surgeon moved it, so I'm always checking it, always trying to make sure that it's good essentially. Yeah, man, this is life. But life is getting better. I do feel like I can bend my arm pretty far back, like I've been explaining. I can pretty much get it there. Extensions, to me, it's the same. My mom told me that it's definitely getting better, but to me, I feel like I'm still at the same place. When I have my arm in the heat pad, I can definitely extend my arm a lot more. Or if I put my hand down and then I slowly back away and try to extend it, I get kind of far, but just actually holding my arm in the air and actively stretching it out, I cannot do that myself yet. Maybe it's getting better, but yeah. Have some numbness right here, as well as numbness and pain at the same time. I don't even know how that's possible. But around here, around the incision site, I've been using the mustard oil and massaging around the incision site. Just trying to minimize as much scar tissue as I can. I think the biggest lump of scar tissue that I have is right here. Everywhere else doesn't feel as thick. It feels really thick under this area of the incision. And just around it too. I don't know if you guys can see how glossy it is, but from here around to right here, down to about there, back down here, and over. Those are the most tender areas in my elbow. So those are the areas that I focus on the most. Right here is the medial epicondyle. Definitely massaging that as much as possible. Still checking that on. Gotta check it every time. But I think it's getting better. Still a decent amount of pain when touching it, but I'm hoping that in the next coming weeks that's able to be minimized and disappear, hopefully in the next few months. I've heard it can take a while if it ever does go away. But yeah, just ready. Now we're gonna bring out the big boy. Like I said, this is the hardest thing that I've been doing. So put our fingers in here real quick. I'm just gonna open, close, open, close. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, And then something else I do, I take out my thumb and I just do extensions, spread open. Now there's a couple of areas where I feel this and spreading even with the thumb in. I feel it here along the outside, pinky side of my arm going down. And then I also feel it in my incision site when I have my thumb in and I pull. Wherever my forearm activates when it's trying to extend my thumb, I believe it's here. That's here, this whole area here. I feel the pulling sensation, and it gives me a little bit of pain in my incision site, but I think that's normal. Just trying to roll with that, the discomfort a little bit, but I'm gonna do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Definitely a struggle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Definitely feel that. Makes my wrist kind of tight. Makes me have to pop my wrist after I stretch my hand out so far and so intensely, but I feel like that's normal. My doctor said it's normal. I'm gonna be getting a nerve conduction study on the 25th. I'm gonna ask them to do a carpal tunnel test as well as a cubital tunnel test to one, see if this nerve is working correctly, and then also see if there's any damage done to this nerve as well. I'm still gonna get surgery in this arm regardless, but it's just to see if there's any permanent damage done or reversible damage done. We'll see though. We'll see what happens. Gotta do one more set of this real quick. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Definitely see that pinky struggling. It's definitely hard. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make sure that you're holding for a while when you're doing this. Just to, same thing when you're working out. You just wanna hold to keep that muscle contraction going. For these, it's more so pulling the tendons and the ligaments back, but same thing. You want to be able to hold that for a while and keep the blood pumping to that area as much as possible. But that was that. And take a little break real quick, and then we're gonna get the grip strengthening, and then we're gonna pull out this guy right here. I think it's really good stuff. Do you think it's helping me out? I hope it is. I can't wait until I'm kind of in the mid mid-stage of healing, so I can pull out some more intense work. Start working on my triceps in different areas. I'm not feeling confident enough to try and do that now, but I hope in the next coming weeks, months, depending on how long it takes, I feel comfortable enough to do a little bit of upper extremity strength training to get some muscle back. This is my dominant arm, and currently at the moment it is much smaller than my left arm. Besides the swollen area right here, it's not as swollen here, so it looks bigger there, but definitely lost some size. I haven't worked out in a long time because my arms have been shot, so nerves have been shot, but can't wait to get back there and then have to do it all over again with this arm. But take a sip of water real quick. Okay, pulling this guy out. Where is it at? So, still past 10 pounds. I don't know how much it is, but it's more than 10 pounds. But I'm gonna show you guys how I use this. I use it 2 ways. I do it this way. Then I saw a rock climber who says he does it this way to work on his thumb strength, so I do both of those as well. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna hold right there on the 10th one and flip it over here. This one's a little harder to do. I don't do it with assistance, but I have to like stabilize my wrist a bit when I do it. So you'll see I might shake a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna try and hold it and let it go. Definitely, that's the most strenuous. Besides this is the most strenuous grip exercise that I get. Sometimes I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I do flip it back to 10 pounds when I use my thumb because it's just so intense. I might do that next set because I'm actually feeling a bit fatigued. The way this works, every time you spin it, you can either spin it and make it go out here, and you can see the further you are, it's at 130, I think it's 132, and then the closer you spin it counterclockwise and it retracts backwards, and then it's the least amount of resistance here at 10 pounds. So. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'm gonna go ahead and flip it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Definitely a workout. Definitely feel that all up in my hand. Definitely intense. One more set. 1, 2. Alright, you guys, please forgive me for that cut right there when I was in the middle of working out. My phone actually died. I did finish my set of doing this and gripping, but That's over. Pretty much 3 sets of 10 with everything you have. Now we're going to move to this right here. I'm actually going to be assisted by having a pillow to prop my arm up on. So, show you guys what we're doing here. So with this one, it's first exercise we're going to start off with is extending downwards and curling back up. Extending downwards, curling back up. When you're in the early stages of healing, you don't want to do anything more than like 5 to 10 pounds. I don't know how much this weighs exactly, but I believe it's heavy enough. Roll it off the fingertips and bring it back up. One more. The next thing we're going to do is flip it. So we went from supinated to pronated, and now we're going to hang it down and we're going to lift it up here. All wrist flexion, all wrist motion. I'm not confident enough to have my arm free hanging with my own strength, so I am using a pillow. You can use a table, you can use the edge of your bed. I just like to use a pillow. It's soft, able to cushion my elbow as I do it. Put that down, gonna rest a bit. That's actually very tiring for me personally. It's actually really tiring on my hands and my wrists. So, trying to get that strength back. I haven't started curling yet. I will begin curling soon, just not yet. Just one more time. Then go down, let that hang. Bring it back up, let it hang down, bring it back up, take the fingertips, bring it back up. I hope the video is not too long to post on YouTube. Definitely feel the most tenderness in my ring finger from doing these exercises. Here's what it is. Do one more set. I wanted to drop a full video of everything just to show you guys. It definitely takes some time. those contractions when you do it. It's very important. Hold that contraction, let that go. So it's another part of PT that I've been doing. You gotta check that nerve again, make sure it's in the correct spot. It is. We're good. We're gonna rest for a second just to catch our breath. Loosen those fingers up. Okay. Now, next what we're gonna do is we're gonna hold it out. The good thing about this is that it's so long, so I can. The point of this is to get one end so that the force that's being applied to the opposite side is greater. It's different. So doing this is different from doing this. So this is what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna hold this here. We're gonna let it fall. Pick it back up. Let it fall. Pick it back up. Keep going. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next thing we're gonna do is have it here this way. I'm gonna try and get it upwards here. This one's a little harder, so I grab it a little bit closer to the middle. That's definitely a lot of work. That's really strenuous. I might not even show you guys finishing all of this. I will, but I don't know if I'm gonna cut past some of it. The video's already feeling kind of long, but we're gonna rest some time. Definitely gotta rest after this. It was super duper intense. So a few more seconds, and I'll be ready for it. Number 2. Slower to make it a little more intense. 10. On this side now, I have it down. 1, 2. You can see how much harder this is on this side for me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now that I feel from here, feel it all the way up into my bicep area. Super duper duper intense. intense. It's not fun. Let me tell you that. It is not fun. But we're getting it moving. Just resting a bit. Check that nerve. And this is the last set of our PT. Not doing anything else yet. Super duper intense, super duper intense. Alrighty, so take it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it right here a little bit. Very, very intense. Well worth the pain though. This is what recovery is all about. Just trying to get all my arm strength back, all my hand strength back to what I believe perceived normal would be. Now we're gonna go here again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I go a lot faster on this one just because I don't have. It's hard to get a lot of strength moving this way. 8, 9, hold that right there. Now let it go. But, and there's another exercise. I'm not quite. I can do it, but it's holding the arm here, letting it fall. We're gonna do that too. 5, 6, 7, 8. Check that nerve. Make sure we didn't do anything to make it flip back. We did not, so that means that we are good. Now one more time. Take a breather. There's another way to do it where you hold your arm this way and then you extend it upwards and bring your arm this way. But I can't straighten my arm out yet, and it's hard to do while you're sitting. So I don't want to even attempt it until I can fully extend my right arm. So we're not going to do that yet. Maybe a disservice to myself, not trying to figure it out more, but it's okay. Last set, PT, actually. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna go slow on this last one. That is it. I will drop another video today, later on today, with an actual just like full-on update with the arm and stuff like that, as well as how I've just been feeling with the whole recovery process. This is really just to show you some PT, but show you guys a scar one more time. Here it goes up and down. It's definitely getting better. Not as painful whatsoever. I'm gonna check that nerve one more time. What I'm doing, I just extend it as far as I can, and then I bring it back, and then if everything's fine, everything's fine. But everything's looking good. Hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry to keep you so long. If you made it this far, you're a real one. Have a great rest of your night.